Shining Revelry has just been leaked for Pokemon Pocket. Every single card is right here. We've got all the new cards right here. So we're going to go over them. What I'm hoping for in this set, because Red's been leaked or shown in the trailer. Does 20 damage to every EX card. I'm hoping there's more cards like that that just pile up on EX cards, because that's going to be big for me, because I think there are a few EX cards that are just a little bit too strong right now, and I think they need to be taken down a peg. So I don't think they're going to be doing balance patches, which is what I would really like. So the next best thing is just cards that are like regular prize cards, so just one prize card, that just do more damage to EX cards, and just do like a just take them out, That's what I'm hoping for in this set. I haven't looked at any of the cards yet, so I'm pretty high for this, so let's go. So we got the new Weedle. Put a random Weedle on your case. This is like the coughing. So that brings another coughing onto your bench, so that's cool. Then we have flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Just 20 damage. That's okay. That's solid. I'm a big fan of sleep and paralysis and all that stuff. That's okay. And then we go into the Beedrill. We all know what Beedrill does. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, 2 for 80. That's cool. So the thing with Beedrill is this is a really good effect, but it's really good early game. It's not as good late game, because what it's really good for, it's like most of the time you're going to be hitting your opponent and they're going to have to attach an energy, but they're going to be able to keep attacking you, right? So that's why it's not as strong as people like think, but why it's really good early game is because the earlier you do it and the more turns Beedrill's out there and the more turns they have to spend attaching to their active Pokemon just to attack you, the less turns they can attach to the bench, and then the more the energy advantage you get. Okay, because if you go for like say 4 turns, you keep your Beedrill alive with Erica and stuff, and then it's like really early in the game, you're going to be up 4 energy overall, which is absolutely insane. But in the late game, when you got your stage 2, which the Beedrill is, where it gets a little rough is because the game might just kind of end if Beedrill dies, or it might just end if Beedrill gets a kill, and you don't really get to feel the effect of Beedrill's effect here. So it's it can be tough. So that's what it's really going to come down to. If you can get Beedrill out early, get him attacking, the attack cost of 2 is really good for Beedrill. It's pretty much the best you can get for this kind of attack. Obviously one will be better, but that's what I have high hopes for Beedrill, but it really comes down to the meta, I think. Like in a really slow meta, I think Beedrill could really like pop off. In an aggressive meta, I don't think it would do very well. So we've got the Pinsir here, we've already seen that. And we do have Masquerada. There's Brigatita, one of my favorite starter Pokemon. Definitely in the top 3. Masquerada, 140 HP, 2 for 60. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an EX, 70 more damage. That's just what I wanted, man. That's just what I wanted. Let's go. Just literally exactly what I asked for. That's insane. Literally what I asked for. So, yeah, this is cool. This is doing 130. Okay, 130 to an EX is really strong. Just for 2 energy. That's really damn good. You put a cape on this, you got 160 HP, you're living so many hits, man. Oh, this is good. I love this card. This is really strong. This is really strong. I really like this. This is awesome. This is such a good card, man. This is legit. I cannot wait to get this. I hope this has a full art, because when cards have a full art, they're just a lot easier to get. Okay, because you don't always have to get this, you can get the full art too. So I hope this has a full art, because I want this. Charizard. People aren't like super high on Charizard. I think it's kind of cool. You can play in non-Moltres decks, and you play it in a really aggressive fire deck. And people are like, oh, why would you bring this in to just like take damage? Why don't we just play the other one? Because you can play it in non-Moltres decks, very aggressive. Use it as a finisher, come in, use your ability, charge yourself up, and then you nuke something. Because you don't ever have to put energy on Charizard until you bring it in, because it pretty much just charges itself up. So that's really cool. And next you have Magmortar. During your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon tries to use an attack, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, that attack doesn't happen. Okay, so that's just like a worse version of sleep, because I can pretty much just swap out. I do like that. That's cool. It's still cool. It's just 73 energy for 70 though. It's kind of rough. It is rough. You can cook with it though. It's good enough to cook with. I just don't think it's going to be amazing. And then Paldean Tauros. Okay, let's go. I love basic cards that are non-EXs. Okay, 3 for 80. It's a bit low. This Pokemon also does 10 to itself. 3 for 80, but does 10 to itself. So it's very similar to Heatran. It's just a worse Heatran, really. Heatran's really good, and Heatran does 30 more damage. So that's a big difference. Unfortunately, I don't think this card's great, but we'll see what happens. If there's, this could be okay with Moltres potentially, like charging it up, because it's just 3 energy for 80 is too much. Tentacle, unfortunate, another throwaway card. Floatzel. This does 30 to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, it does anything, so you can do the active Pokemon as well. Probably not going to be usable though, but that's okay. We've seen Trio, Dondozo, 4 for 80. Okay, this better be a good effect. This attack also does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's a lot of energy, man. That's a lot of energy. Got Manaphy and Misty though. It is water, so. And then this card here, Tatsuguri, allows you to retreat Dondozo for free. I'm gonna be real. I can definitely see a world where you play Dondozo without the Tatsuguri. Like, it just feels like just play Leaf. Like, just play Leaf. You're probably already playing Leaf anyway. And do you really want to put this Pokemon into your deck? Just wasting a bench spot, wasting a draw with Pokemon. Like, leading with this thing would suck. Like, yeah, I don't know if you know if you play Tatsuguri with Dondozo. Pikachu EX I think is really, really cool. Like, this is a legit card. This thing's awesome. Absolute beast. Another Electrode with so many of these things. 90 HP, that's a bit low. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage, and it does 50. So 2 for 80. 2 for 80 and 90 HP, I don't think that's very good either. Pachirisu, we've seen this one. Take an energy from your energy and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. Does 1 for 10. So everyone was like so hyped about this card. I think it's just okay. So the problem with this is it's not like Manaphy. Manaphy you get 2 energy, which is absolutely insane. Pachirisu, you have to get 2 hits off, okay? Because if you just attach to the Pachirisu, use your attack, and then retreat, you basically didn't do anything. You haven't really accelerated energy, because you could have just attached to that other Pokemon that used Pachirisu's thing off. All you've done is got an extra 10 damage. Like, is that really worth it? No. So what you really want to do is you want to get 2 attacks off with Pachirisu. And then it only has 70 HP, so if Pachirisu dies, you've accelerated 1 energy, but you've given up a point for that. Is that worth it? Also, probably not. So we'll see what happens. Like, I could see this definitely being played with the new Pikachu. But I would rather just play like Magneton and then Dawn it up to Pikachu that way. So we'll see. I just don't know if getting 1 extra energy is worth giving a price card, because Manaphy you can get 1 extra energy, but you can also get like 3 or 5. So that's where Manaphy is like really different to this card. So we got Pawmot. Okay, 2 for 70. Okay. If this Pokemon is in your active spot and is damaged by an attack, it does. Okay, so it's Dragon. Essentially just Dragon. On a stage 2 with 140, it does 2 for 70. So it's essentially 2 for 90. That's good. Like 2 for 90 is solid. Good HP too, so it's most likely gonna live 2 hits. At least 1 hit, sorry. So this is cool. This is a cool card. I like this. Oh, we get another Alakazam. Okay. I really do believe that Alakazam is one of the best cards in the entire game. It really is. Like, it's so slept on. It's criminally slept on. It is so damn good. So let's see if this one can match that. 130 HP, 2 for 80. Okay. This attack does 20 damage to each of your bench Pokemon that has any energy attached to it. Okay. So that's... Okay, so in a meta where this thing would shine would be right now. Okay, you got Manaphy spreading energy around. You have Dialga spreading energy around. A lot of things gonna have energy. This thing can come in. It's not really killing anything though. Like 2 for 80 is not great. And then you king something on the bench and use Cyrus to do something else. So who would you pair this with? You'd pair this with probably Giratina, to be honest. You pair this with Giratina. Hopefully you can get a kill, and then you can bring in Giratina to like Cyrus up an EX card and one shot it that way. That's what I see, like it being paired with Giratina. That's kind of cool. I could see that. That's interesting. But then again, like, the best Giratina deck probably is not with Alakazam, so that's interesting. Gimmickle, flip a coin if heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like this effect on like the stage or the basic evolutions, I like that, and also Drifloon's with throwaway. Goldango must be a steel type. Machop. Okay, we got new Machamp. Let's go. I love Machamp. 2 for 70. If this Pokemon has 2 extra energy attached to it, does 50 more damage. It's 120. I don't think this is... Well, it's probably better than the other Machamp because you can at least still attack for 70. If this was just outright fall for 120, it would be a terrible card. But the fact that this can still attack for 2 for 70, it is something. But like, is it really worth it? Probably not. Yeah, fighting is in desperate need of like energy acceleration. Like, it needs it so desperately. That type is in a bit of trouble right now. I know it's being played a lot, but that's only because it counters the meta because of Arceus EX. Otherwise, like, there's so many fighting types that are just, they're not good. Like, they're straight up not good. They just have too high attack cost. Like Hippowdon, like, you all know what I'm talking about. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. Okay, so Hitmonlee's a throwaway card. Hitmonchan, like 3 for 90. Like, this is just another example. Like, this attack cost is way too high. Energy acceleration of fighting would be legit. We all seen Lucario EX. Does 100 damage for 3 and then 30 to 20 bench Pokemon. I like this. I really think Lucario EX is going to be good. Like, I can't wait to cook with it. It's my favorite Pokemon. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. That's cool. On a basic, yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's really cool. Arbok, let's do that. Is a sick art. Holy shit, man. That is cool. 3 energy for 70 if your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Okay. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. 3 though? Like 3 for 70, that's a big attack cost. Honestly, if that was like 2 for, if that was 2 for 60, it would be like pretty decent, but like, even then, I don't even know how much people would play it. That's rough. Arbok kind of got shunned on that one. Okay, so Paldean Whipper does poison your opponent, so that's good. We've all seen Clodsire does 60 more damage if your opponent's Pokemon is poisoned. New Spiritomb, flip a coin, your opponent's Pokemon is now confused. 1 for 20, that's not going to be played. Grafaiai has the ability... Once during your turn, flip a coin if heads, your opponent Pokemon is now poisoned. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, no one's playing Arbok, man. This thing's... Oh, this thing's good. This is cool. This is really, really cool. And then 2 for 40. I like that. I like that card a lot. That's sick. It's a Drowsy, but for poison. That's really cool. Okay, let's see the Tinkerton line. 1 for 20. Flip a coin if heads does 30 more damage. Yeah, I don't know about this card. I think this might be the worst EX of the bunch. We have Revelry, okay. Stage 1. 3 for 70. Flip a coin. Okay, this one also prevents damage. Flip a coin. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage. Okay, that's... I kind of like that. I kind of like this effect. Becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. Like, the bigger, the bulkier, and the like heavier the attack is of the cards you're using. So this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is pretty cool. Then we have Goldango. 3 energy. Flip a coin for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon. This does 50 for each heads. Okay, this is my favorite card. This is my favorite card in the set. This is my favorite card in the set. I love this card. Oh, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so cool, man. This is a Celebi on a stage 1 1-point card. Oh, that's so cool, man. Dude, I love this card. This thing and Masquerade are easily the best 2 cards for me in the set. Oh, that's so cool. Dude, that's so cool. I love that. I can't wait to cook with this. If I get this thing, it's the first deck I'm making. Eradicate, another throwaway card. Wigglytuff. During your turn, you may heal 20 damage from your opponent's active. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. That's so cool. So 2 for 50 with 100 HP. Like, Like who would really want to be like played with this? Honestly, like probably barrel. Like this would be pretty good with barrel. You got the 30 from your thing, from your attack. You eat potions. You play in the water deck. You got Irida plus the Wigglytuff plus Cape. This thing's gonna be hard to kill, man. Okay, this might make barrel really strong. Can't play it with Venusaur because you can, but Venusaur's a stage 2. This is stage 1. It's a lot of investment into your deck. Venusaur already has a lot of trouble fitting in like cards as it is because it's a stage 2. Licky 3 for 70. That's terrible. That's really bad. That's really bad. Lopunny 1 for 30. Why would you do that? Oh, dude, it's just, what's the point? Like, what's the point of this? Like, give it an effect or something. Like, that's literally pointless. 1 for 20 during your next turn. This Pokemon's over acceleration does 20 more. Okay, so this is, I guess if this was doing 1 for 40, this would just straight up be a better Farfetch'd. Because that has more HP, but it's essentially a better Farfetch'd after the first turn. And then it's like, it would have to essentially live a hit that Farfetch'd wouldn't. And then you would get more payoff because you're getting an extra 20 damage in overall compared to the Farfetch'd. I still think I would rather run Farfetch'd, to be honest. I would rather just straight out coming out hit for 40. Turn 2 is just better, I think. Cool card though. Iono, that's a 6 shuffle. Each player shuffles their hand. Each player shuffles cards in their hand into their deck, then draws that many cards. This is going to be good too. So I see a lot of people saying that this is really good for stage 2 cards. The problem is this card is really strong and it's going to be played in every single deck, and it's actually going to hurt stage 2 cards because you're going to get Iono'd before you evolve, and you're going to be shuffling those stage 2 cards back into your deck because those Arceus and Dialga decks are probably going to be playing at least one of these. So yeah, as cool as this is, as nice as this is, being able to search for stage 2s, you're also going to get hard countered by this potentially. Like, you can play your Iono, you get your Masquerada, they play theirs, and you're done. So you got to time this perfectly. So what you need to do is you need to play this the turn you need to evolve. So you play this, draw your Iono, then you can evolve. Yeah, but there's going to be a lot of times where you're actually going to get countered playing a stage 2 deck because you're going to shuffle everything back into your hand if you do have it already. Pokemon Center Lady. Okay. Why not just Nurse Joy? Why not just Nurse Joy? Heal 30 damage from one of your Pokemon and it recovers all special conditions. Okay, this is good. I think we need this with Graphite Eye coming around. Like, it's always good to have a card that you can plug in if special condition cards kind of get overpowered. Red, my favorite card in the set as well. It's up there. Doing 20 damage to your opponent's active EX Pokemon is massive. Team Rocket Grunt. Flip a coin till you get tails. Oh, this could be bad. For each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is the best card in the set. Holy crap. Okay, this makes Beedrill the best EX in the set. This makes Beedrill the best EX in the set. Okay, so what happens is, 50% of the time this card's going to do nothing. It's a reverse Misty, essentially. But 25% of the time, you're going to get 2 energy off your opponent's active Pokemon, you win the game. You pretty much just win the game when that happens. Yeah, they're done. They can't do anything. You win the game. Now, what happens is when you play this as Beedrill, because Beedrill's taken an energy off, all you have to do is flip 1 heads with Team Rocket Grunt to put them 2 energy behind. So not only can they not just continuously attach to their active Pokemon to attack your Beedrill, like I was saying at the start of the game, if you get them 2 energy behind, that's it. That's it. They're done. They're done. This is insane with Beedrill. This gives you a 50% chance with Beedrill to get them 2 energy behind. That's insane. This is Dude, people are gonna be mad at this card, bro. People are gonna be so pissed. They're gonna be so pissed. No one's gonna enjoy this card. No one is going to enjoy this. That's gonna feel terrible. It's what it's really gonna do though. It's probably gonna make them. If this thing becomes way overpowered and like kind of takes over the game, these like one energy attack cost cards are really gonna take over. Like Executor EX might become one of the best decks in the game if everybody runs this. Because it really doesn't matter. If you lose an energy onto it, who cares? You just touch another one. Your opponent flips 15 heads, who cares? Same as they just flip one. You just attach your one energy and you're good to go. So there's one energy attack cost cards like Rampardos. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, we get the Masquerada full art. Let's go. Exactly. And Goldango. Oh, this is so good. So good. Okay, this is good. Like, we're getting a lot of good cards. They're in the full art. That's really good. That's really... Oh, that's a scary art, bro. That's terrifying. And then the Buizo, okay. There's all the full art EXs, the full art trainers. So I want full art red so bad. Oh, that Pikachu art is insane. Okay, we got the immersive Giratina. Tinkaton's sick too. And here's the shiny cards. We got Weedle, Kakuna, Charmander, Charmeleon, Wiglet, Dondozo, Pachirisu. Oh, Riolu. Let's go. I really want Riolu. Holy crap. Crown rare Pokeball. That's insane. That's really cool because like you can put that in every single deck. Dude, that's really cool. I like that. That is so sick. That is so sick. And then shiny Reverum too. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy with this set. I think Team Rocket is going to be interesting. That's going to be a card that it's a very interesting design choice from them. It really is, because there's not a single person who plays this game that is like, hey, Misty's a pretty cleverly designed card. It's very well designed. There's not a single person that thinks that, dude. Everyone thinks that Misty's a terribly designed card. For them to release another card with the exact same design philosophy as Misty that also relates to energy is yeah, that's questionable. That's a very questionable decision. But we'll dude, no one's gonna be happy about that card. But Masquerada, definitely one of the highlights for me. Let me know if you've made it this far into the video, what card you are most excited to use. For me, it's Goldango, Masquerada. I love the Trainer Red, and honestly, even though it's kind of gonna be cringe, I'm gonna go Team Rocket and Beedrill. Like, that's gonna be an absolutely absurd combo. Yeah, I can't wait to use these cards, and of course my guy Lucario EX. So they're the cards I'm really excited to use. So let me know what cards you want to use, and yeah, peace out.